guys, this is Parr here, and welcome to a new Minecraft adventure. And I would say this is going to be probably a bit of a mini adventure, to be honest, but I'll explain in a moment. But yes, guys, as you can see, we are here in the Skyrim world, the Skyrim mashup pack on Minecraft console, and you know, it's going to be awesome because I've never actually explored this place. I've seen it a little bit in videos and things like that, but I haven't fully explored this place. And of course, this is quite an old mashup pack, guys. This is actually one of the original ones. I think if I remember right, it was the third one that was ever released on console. The first one being the Halo pack, which was, of course, on Xbox 360 only, because Minecraft console only came to Xbox 360 originally. But of course, when it came to PlayStation, we also had the Mass Effect mashup pack and the Skyrim one, which came next. And Skyrim is the first one that they added in music discs, if I do remember correctly. And yes, guys, so we're going to be able to find some in this world, and this is awesome. And hopefully you enjoyed my little intro there, because I absolutely love the music in this game, in Skyrim, basically. That's, you know, that Dragonborn, Dovahkiin music. Dovahkiin. I absolutely love it, and I was a massive fan of Skyrim as well. So let's have a look in this chest here. We've got some things, we've got a few things, but we've got ourselves some tools here which we don't need, which I'll always give myself, of course, on these little adventures. And let's just explain about the map, guys. So, as you can see, here is the map, all uncovered for you. But unlike the most kind of recent mashup packs, the original ones, like the Skyrim and etc., weren't actual kind of full worlds like we've seen, like with, for example, with the Fallout one recently. It was there was like the whole map pretty much. With these original ones, they didn't create the whole world. They just created kind of like main kind of structures in one place on there. And yeah, that's pretty, I mean, it's obviously cool. It means that obviously the mashup packs have got bigger and better over the years and as they've come out. But yeah, that's why it's going to be a bit of a mini series. So of course we've got that big location on the map there, which I do believe is Whiterun. Again, if you've played Skyrim, you'll know all about it, but we have a place over here, and I've also spotted a place just up there, which I believe is called I think it's called Bleak Falls Barrow, if I remember correctly, because like I say, I used to play Skyrim a lot. When it first came out, I played that game non-stop for about a month straight, I think. Obviously sleeping and doing other stuff in between, but you know, pretty much I didn't play any other game. So yeah, so I think I remember the names. This place is pretty much the first kind of place that you come to, which is called RIVERWOOD, if I remember correctly. And obviously, well, it's not the exact first place, because when the game starts, you start off as a prisoner and you're on your way to being executed, basically, and you're in a different location, but basically the dragon comes and attacks and interrupts it all, and you, of course, flee for your life and escape. And the first place you come to is pretty much this place, RIVERWOOD. And of course you get your kind of first couple of quests and, you know, bits of items and stuff to help you along your way. And then of course you head over to Whiterun, basically. I believe it's over there, is it, if we look at the map? Yeah, pretty much straight ahead. And that's where you go there to get your first main kind of quest, like you find the Jarl and all that lot. But yeah, let's have a look around, guys. So hopefully we're going to find some music discs in here. And what is that? Oh, it's a music disc! Look at that, we've actually found our first one straight away. So that is pretty cool. And what is that? Oh, it's like a lute, like a musical instrument, a lute. And what else we got? We got a stone axe and some raw beef, but we don't need that. We've got the chicken here. Look at, I love the chicken legs. I love how they look. That's pretty cool, that is. But yes, guys, so the music discs they're obviously in this place, but they're kind of not hidden, essentially. They're just kind of there to find, because obviously as 4J went along with the mashup packs, they got more creative and started adding things in, you know, making it more difficult to find them, putting puzzles and things. But these are obviously just going to be in chests around the place. And we've just got a chicken down that random hole. I think this is supposed to be like a blacksmith's building, yeah. Have we got a door? Here we go. We're going to have a look in here. Hello, hello, hello. Any chests? Anything? No? And we've got a fireplace and we've got a candle. I love that. Because, and that's the thing, guys, you might be wondering, why is there a candle there? Because obviously back in the day when this was created, I don't believe that the Nether had been added onto console, so there wasn't any Netherrack, you know, to put flames in there. So they've had to use an actual candle as the fireplace. That is great. It's great to see it. It's such an old one, like, you know, just kind of... Did we go into this building? Yeah, we did. The door's open, so... Oh, we've got a building over there. We'll go and check that in a second. But yeah, we've got here, these are like little stalls and things like that. I'm trying to remember. I don't think there's any particular name for these places. Just like shops and things. Obviously, you can go to various traders and get different items and quests and stuff. We've got like a bit of a farmhouse over here. Bit of a stall again, I think. With some beds, of course. Let's just eat some of this chicken. And, yeah, so let's see if we can find... I'm probably not going to find another music disc here, I reckon. Wonder what's up on these stairs here. And nothing, I think it's just like the platform, like the guards kind of lookout platform. Yeah, I'm thinking because this, obviously, world isn't going to be massive. It's only going to be maybe... say 2 or 3 episodes that I can think of, and so they're probably going to be shorter episodes. So once we've kind of explored here, we'll leave that, and then we'll I think next we're going to head up to, I think, was it up there to that Bleak Falls Barrow, and check out that place. So I think this is the tavern. Yes, it is. It's got the giant fire pit. And I thought that was magma blocks for a second, but I don't think it isn't. I think that is... I don't even know what that is. Let's break it. Oh, it's glowstone. Ah, okay. And I love the little glowstone dust. It's blue. That's pretty cool. And, of course... obviously, we don't have magma blocks in there. I thought there was magma blocks for a second there, but of course, it wasn't added. It's only recently been added to Minecraft console, so it definitely wasn't in the Skyrim pack. I was thinking, what's going on here? But yeah, we've got a bar here. I wonder, we've got a door here. Ooh, we've got a sort of back area. And what's that? I think it's maybe a painting. It's supposed to be some kind of like drawers, where you can, of course, like loot the drawers and things like that. And get yourself some extra items. I think if I remember right, there was like a secret passageway in this place. I might be thinking wrong. It's been a while since I played Minecraft. Since I played Sky. Ooh, here we go. And we've got another one. We've got another music there. So we have found 2 in here. That's cool. Very, very cool indeed. And we've got a leather cap and an iron hoe, but we don't want that. And yeah, I think what we'll do at the end of this first episode, we'll probably have a look at the skins, of course. We've got a villager over here. All right, mate. How's it going, mate? You all right? Nice resident here of Riverwood. Yes. Seen any dragons lately? No. Yeah, you will do later on. So yeah. And obviously that's we've got more down here. Just in the what are these doing? Look at it's like they're kind of going taking it in turns to bob up and down. So let's go and check this little thing here. This is like a wood mill, isn't it? Like a water... I think you call it a water mill? Or is it a water mill? I don't know. No, it's a wood mill, sorry. I think... Unless... Is there a... Because I'm sure one of these places... Oh, yeah, I think it's here. I was going to say there's like one of those giant water wheels. And, yeah, that's what obviously kind of powers the mill. Of course, in this kind of land, in this fantasy land, there's no kind of electricity or anything like that. And that's quite a nice little design, actually. I'm kind of thinking something like that for my Imaginarium series in the future. But I don't want to give anything away. I think this looks like it is for this place, actually. So, I don't think there's any other buildings. Let's kind of have a look around the back of here. Old Riverwood here. And yeah, I think that's it. We've obviously got some wheat down there, but we've got our chicken. We don't need to get any other things. Don't need to steal the wheat from the villagers. So I think this is probably going to be a good place to check out the actual skins for the Skyrim mashup. And yeah, let's have a look at this little bridge here. Nice little design here. I like the use of different blocks. And I guess in that path there's going to be the way forward to proceed towards like Whiterun and possibly hopefully get up to that place up there. So let's have a look at the old skins then. So what have we got then? So we want to go to change skin, and here we go. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The skins. So, of course, we've got the Dragonborn male, and this is going to be quite nostalgic a bit, just remembering all the see if we can try and remember all the characters and what they're about. It's obviously going to tell us the name. So we've got Dragonborn male and Dragonborn female. Of course, when you start the game, you got to choose male or female, and then obviously you got to choose different races as well. You didn't have to be like a human, or you could be an elf or an orc or the cat people. I think they were called Khajiits. And Dragonians or Draconians were the lizard people, something like that. So we've got an Ancano, very cool indeed. I think it's going to feature a lot of kind of bad guys as well in here, a lot of enemies. Elenwen, very nice. We've got the Argonian, Argonian, not Arcanian, whatever I said. Argonian, they're the lizard people. There we go, fighter. We've got the Argonian Mage. with his robes on. Very cool. They look like kind of like crocodiles, don't they? Crocodile people. We've got a wood elf archer. So yeah, you could be a wood elf. That was one of the races you could be. I think there was like dark elves and things like that. And we've got a wood elf mage. And obviously you chose your kind of class as well. You could be a mage or like a warrior or a rogue and that kind of thing. And specialise in different weapons and different magics and things. We've got the Breton mage, another race, the Bretons. And we've got the Forsworn shaman. So the Forsworn was in Skyrim, of course. They were like, obviously, this warriors, a bunch of warriors. I think they were based in Whiterun, if I remember correctly. We've got the Dark Elf Mage, so yeah, that was cool here. We've got the Dark Elf Assassin. That's quite a menacing. I like the red eyes on that one. That looks very, very cool. Imperial Soldier, yeah, so if I remember right, it was basically, there was obviously in Skyrim, there's a big war going on. The Imperials versus the Stormcloaks, which I think were the Nords. They were like, the Nords were the natives, and the Imperials, of course, have been featured in different, obviously, Elder Scrolls games, and they're there. It's like the Empire, the Imperial Empire taking over the lands and things like that. And obviously you got to choose which side you wanted to pick and fight for. So we've got the Vex here. We've got Vex, very nice. We've got the Khajiit Merchant. Yeah, so these are obviously like the cat people. They're pretty, very cool. And obviously, yeah, those mainly merchants. You obviously traded from them. You found a lot of them around. And we've got the Stormcloak Soldier. Yeah, so here we go. And these are the guys. These are the old infamous lines going like, I used to be an adventurer too until I took an arrow in the knee. That was pretty cool, guys. And we've got Lydia. She's one of the characters there. I believe you could actually marry her as well. If you was a male, there's a choice of females to marry. And obviously, if you was a female, a choice of different males to marry around the world. We've got the Old Blacksmith. I remember him, actually. You could do a quest where, I think if you did it correctly, and then you went to see him, he could fashion you some awesome armour and some weapons. I think it was weapons, actually, being a blacksmith. I think there was armourers as well. And we've got the Orc Warrior female. Very nice. And we got Nazir. I remember the Nazir, actually. I can't remember which town he was in. But, yeah, you did some quests and things for him. Got Sardia. Again, some other characters down there do some quests and things. I think she might have been like she worked in one of the bars, possibly. I can't remember. One of the taverns. Vampire Lord. Very, very cool. And I remember as well, you could become a vampire in Skyrim as well. If you got bit by one and didn't cure yourself, you would become a vampire. So there you go. And Isran, another character from Skyrim. Cool, cool, cool. And then we've got Astrid. I remember Astrid. So she was one of the actual, I think she was a dark assassin. So she was the one, if you played Skyrim, you might remember at one point during the game, after you've done quests and things, you go to sleep to rest and then you wake up and then she's there basically by your bedside and she basically gives you this kind of quest to go and kill some people. And I think it was like, if you didn't do the quest, they would come after you themselves and kill you. Obviously, if you did, then you could become a member of the Dark Assassins or something like that. And then we've got Ayla the Huntress. And yeah, she was another, I think she was, if I remember correctly, she might have been someone you could marry as well. I'm not too sure, but of course, a big character in Skyrim. And we've got, I can't even pronounce that. Is it Mark? Mayek, whatever his name is, the liar. So obviously he was a liar. Told a bunch of lies. And we've got Greybeard. So these were the guys up in the giant mountain. Is it called the throat of the world, where you basically, as the Dragonborn, they taught you the dragon language. I think it was called Dragon Shouts, and you unlock them, and there was extra powers and things like that. So that was pretty cool. Obviously, so you could go and face the dragon, because obviously there was kind of two stories. It was all to do with the dragons coming back and the war between the the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. Then we've got the Frost Troll, of course, another bad guy that you can go and defeat and get some items and things. We've got the Flame Atronach. I remember those as well. They were pretty cool. Dragon Priest. I don't remember this one too much. I think it might have been a bad guy. It looks kind of a bit undead, a bit see-through, doesn't it? We've got the Hag Ravens. So these were kind of like witches that you would find in like little huts and things. And either, I guess you could do quests where you kill them, or you could maybe do a quest for them. But usually it was a bad quest, of course. We've got Dragor, Deathlord. So they were those undead like skeletons things that under the ground. So obviously, I guess you just had the Dragor, and then the Deathlord was like the boss. I think it was you had to do a quest, if I remember right, to get like a certain sword. And I think there was a glitch, if I remember right, that you picked up a book and it told you about it and it enabled you to get the quest to go and do it. And basically every time there was, because there was multiple books of the same one, every time you pick one up it gave you the quest again, so you can kept going and doing it again for some reason. And I think he was the guy you had to defeat at the end. It was his sword you wanted to get. We got Sheogorath, and I don't remember him too much. I think he might have been a bit of a bad guy, bit of a like a mage or something like that, possibly. And we've got the Spriggans, so these are like the tree kind of enemies, tree things that would attack you. And we've got the Dwarven Centurion. So yeah, when you went to the underground kind of cities of that, the dwarfs, if I remember right, they were called the Dwemer. Yeah, the dwarfs were called the Dwemer. That was it. And then they're obviously all disappeared, and there was like quests to uncover what happened to them. But basically, dotted around, and you would activate the Dwarven Centurions. You had to defeat them because they were like the built-in defense systems for like the Dwarven cities. We've got the Wisp Mother, and again, I think it was a bad guy, and you just basically had to defeat and get some like items and things from them. Dremora Lord, so these are like the demons of the Elder Scrolls. They're in like different obviously Elder Scrolls games, and of course in here. And they wanted you to, you found them, and they usually wanted you to either do something or you basically would face them and defeat them. So yeah, pretty cool. We've got the Master Necromancer, so these of course were bad guys, evil mages, necromancers, reanimating the dead. We've got the Vilkas, another character, of course, and then we got the Orc Warrior male, and that looks like the final one. So there we go. That is the skins for the Skyrim pack, and it's very cool to do. And obviously, you might be thinking like, why are you playing this mashup pack? It's such an old one. It's like just purely because I haven't ever explored it, and it's always good to do. Better late than never. And if you want to do it, you can go and do it, of course. So, guys, I think this is going to be the end of this first episode. So, like I say, we're probably going to have 2 or 3 episodes altogether, and this has been the third. And we'll probably, it might be shorter episodes, just to make it last a little bit longer, just so we're not kind of, it's over and done with quick. I want it to last. I want to fully explore this place. So, yes, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, then be sure to subscribe so you can see all upcoming videos from me. And, yes, guys, so thank you again for watching. And until my next video, I'm going to say bye-bye for now. And I will see you all later. Dovahkiin, da 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 da.